everyone. Welcome to the weekly winery update. I'm Amanda. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys know the drill. What are you drinking? Tell me about it in the comment section. I want to hear what you're sipping on tonight. I have a lovely glass of rainy day rosé over ice. Kind of going for a little bit of a spritzer vibe tonight. And earlier I had some antler shed red. Now I'm going to rosé. It's kind of like the opposite order I think you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to go like white, rosé, and then red, but don't tell the wine police. I am guilty of drinking my wine out of the proper order. So if you guys are drinking something good, let me know in the comments section. Just getting this post shared to all the groups and everything. And I've got a lot of fun stuff to talk about this week. That's for sure. We have Christmas coming up in just over a week. I don't know. Let's see. We're 10 days out from Christmas Eve. So that's going to be here really soon. I am not ready at all. If you guys are one of those people who is always prepared, you got done with your Christmas list like back in November, I am very jealous of you. I am the opposite. I am finishing up I did some Christmas shopping today, and that was like the start of it pretty much. So I have a lot of shopping left to do. So if you guys are like me, let me know. Or if you are some sort of super planner, I feel like my mother-in-law is always like really on top of things. And even my mom, I was over at my mom's house the other day and I walked by her tree. I'm like, what are all those gifts under your tree? Like, I'm an only child, so why you should not have that many gifts under your tree, but she did. So if you guys are planners, I want to hear about it and maybe some tips on how maybe next holiday season I can be more prepared and get my gifts ahead of time. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep drinking wine and shopping online and at the winery too. I've got some of my holiday swag on. I got my reindeer antlers and getting ready for all the fun stuff we have going on. All right, it's pretty much halfway through December. We've had a lot of fun stuff happening so far this month, but we have a lot more in store. So I'm going to run through all the fun stuff that we have here this week, next week, and more, because we've got some good stuff coming up. If you have been on our Facebook page the last 14 days, then you already know about the Advent calendar thing that we've been doing. It's been so fun. We've been coming up with different freebies and giveaways and discounts for every day. And so today, I think it was 10% off a bottle of wine. And then I think tomorrow, spoiler alert, stay tuned or plan your trip to the winery, is going to be a free mini cocktail mixer. So we've got all kinds of other fun stuff. All the download items are still available on the website. So if you missed out on something, my favorite so far was the winter bucket list. I'm probably going to print that out and just like give that with a bunch of different Christmas gifts because I think that's such a cute idea. So if you're on my Christmas list and you hear this, you didn't just hear that. So we've got that going on still through the holiday season. And then for this week, the wine and appetizer pairing that was supposed to be tonight, we ended up rescheduling that for January 18th. So with the holidays and everything going on, tonight was just a little too crazy. So we decided to postpone it to January 18th. So if you obviously missed out then on the tickets and whatnot, then don't worry. We rescheduled it for January 18th. And so if those tickets aren't already up, they will be very, very soon. And then hopefully you can join us. It just didn't work out for tonight with schedules, and we had some other stuff going on. And so then we scheduled it for January 18th, and I think it's going to be the perfect January activity to do. So if the new tickets aren't live yet, stay tuned. They will be very soon, and then you can grab them and join us on January 18th instead. Now, this has not been rescheduled, which I'm very thankful for, because speaking of gifts, this is going to be the perfect thing to bring this weekend to the family holiday festivities. Decorated cookies. And so we're doing a holiday cookie decorating DIY kind of class tomorrow night from 5 to 7. Just like we did for Thanksgiving. They're little pre-made boxes, and they come with the cookies, the frosting, the sprinkles. It's just DIY. So come to the winery, make the mess, and Ethan and I can clean it up for you, no problem. And then you can just take home beautiful cookies. Now, unless you're like me, I have dogs at my house, and they would happily clean up the drop sprinkles, but not everybody has a dog. So, or it's probably not good for the dogs to be eating the sprinkles. But anyways, we will happily have you come to the winery, decorate the cookies. We've got all kinds of fun frosting colors, sprinkles, and Christmas trees to decorate. And then you can just take a platter of cookies as your dish to pass. I do have to say, one of the local, I think she's in Milton or surrounding area, that one of the local cookie bakers recently posted a veggie platter cookie tray, and 10 out of 10. It was so cute. I wanted to just add to cart immediately. She was like, if you are in charge of bringing the veggie tray for your holiday gathering, consider bringing this. And it was legit cookies that really did, they passed as veggies with a quick glance. And it was such a cute idea. She even had a little circle cookie in the middle that looked like the ranch dip. So that was adorable. I love how creative people can get with cookie decorating. I feel like this has just been something that's really escalated and been more fun lately. Back when I was a kid, if you had cookies that looked like this, this was top notch, fancy cookies. And nowadays, legit, these cookies look like whatever you want them to look like. So at Timber Hill, the cookie decorating, this is going to be this is going to be the high bar that's set. If your cookies like this, then you got an A+. If they look more like mine, where the sprinkles are all in one clump on the bottom of the tree, then you're still passing because you're having fun, right? So we've got that going on tomorrow night from 5 to 7. I believe there are still a couple tickets available. So head to our website or Facebook page and snag those before they are gone. Then we have our Wino Bingo coming up then Friday night at 6 o'clock. For December, our friends from Echo are joining us. They joined us 2 weeks ago, Friday, for Wino Bingo. And then Lucky Echo and Lucky Us, December has 3 Bingo Fridays. So they're going to be coming this Friday, the 16th, and then again in 2 weeks on the 30th. So our Echo, they're an amazing organization located right in Janesville. They help out those in our community who need help most with food, access to different services, etc. Go to their website, look into how you can help, and or join us on Friday night for Wino Bingo and hear from some of the fabulous people of Echo themselves and have some fun playing Wino Bingo. Saturday is just going to be a normal Timber Hill Saturday fun day. Then on Sunday fun day, we're going to have live music with Evan Pingle. This is going to be Evan's first time playing at the winery. He's playing on Sunday, December 18th from 2 to 4. So I am going to be out of town for Sunday for a family thing, and I'm really hoping I make it back in time to catch Evan. Otherwise, I'm going to have to see if Christian or somebody at the winery will do a little videotaping so I can see how the show goes. But I'm really excited. Evan, he came recommended to us from many people, and so this will be his first show of probably many at the winery. So Evan's going to be coming and playing on Sunday from 2 to 4. Now, I, of course, don't know off the top of my head. We might have to wait for our weather update with Ethan to find out what time the Packers play on Sunday. Fingers crossed it is a night game or later. Or if a lot of times Ethan is watching this, maybe he'll tune in with a comment and fill us in on what time the Packers play. If it was me, I'd rather just come watch Evan play music, but whatever suits your fancy, I guess. Okay, so that's the big stuff that we've got going on for this week. We've got a lot of good stuff going on then coming up here. And something I am super excited to talk about. I got the text message today that the walls for the winery, so the outside and the inside walls, they were all getting built in Madison. Those are going to be showing up to the building site tomorrow. Yay! So I'm hoping I can sneak out there and catch some footage of walls being delivered, because I really want to see how that works. I can only imagine even how many trucks of walls it's going to take. So that they're going to be delivering the walls on tomorrow. Then next week, they are going to be putting the walls up. The framers are going to be enclosing the building from the inside out, I think. I guess we'll have to wait and see. And I'm excited to see how that unfolds. I know typically when you build a building, you do the outside walls and then put the inside walls up. So it'll be interesting to see, since the walls were pre-made somewhere else, if that's still how they do it or if they go inside out. Maybe there's some people that are watching this that are much better experts at construction than I am, but I'm just throwing out some ideas. And so we're really excited. It's gonna feel like it's gonna go from 0 to 100, because currently we just have a concrete slab with plumbing and electrical pipes coming out of it. And then it's going to go from just this flat slab to a building in a matter of days. And like I said, we cannot be more excited. So stay tuned. Well, today it was still that concrete slab. Tomorrow, those walls are coming. We'll try to, fingers crossed, get some footage of that. And then definitely next week, come Wednesday next week on this update, I am going to do my absolute best to get you guys some video footage and update on the walls going up and where the building is at, because it will be then hopefully a building and not just a slab of concrete with pipes sticking out of it. But okay, it's been confirmed by both Ethan and Fernando that the Packers play on Monday night. So perfect. You have no excuses. Even if you're a Packers fan, you should come to the winery on Sunday and listen to the live music, because it's going to be a lot of fun. And I know the team would love to see you guys and represent for Evan's first show at the winery. How awesome and fun it is to play at Timber Hill. Okay. Whew. I think I've covered some of the events that we've got going on, but there's more. Next week is a weird week. I feel like there should be some sort of rule that holidays can't be on weekends, right? I feel like we could all really get behind this, but as it is, we still have a fun week ahead next week. So one of my favorite events every year, probably pretty close up there with Small Business Saturday, but after, would be Christmas trivia with the ugly sweater contest. This is happening next Friday, the 23rd at 6 p.m. I have options and I can't decide. So Christian got me this amazing llama ugly Christmas sweater. Or I also, before she got that, I had purchased this gingerbread woman jumpsuit thing with pom-poms all over it. It's awesome. So I'm really torn. I might have to like split it, like wear the sweater during the day and then the jumper at night or something. I love it. And so we've got that going on. Christmas trivia, however, like the ugly sweater part is definitely more my jam. I feel like the Christmas trivia, I'm just there to have fun. I do not know a significant amount of facts about Christmas. If you do and you want to join my team, hopefully I'm going to get to play and I will happily take you on my team. So we've got that going on next Friday, the 23rd at 6 p.m. I think Wednesday and Thursday are just kind of normal days. I haven't double checked the calendar, but we don't have anything like crazy going on next week, Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, we've got the trivia. Then Saturday is somehow Christmas Eve already. We are going to be open on Christmas Eve during the day. We're closing early. This says 11 to 5. However, if it is like dead and we're just sitting there drinking a bunch of wine, then we're probably going to close early. So the earlier you come, the better. We encourage you to come at like 11, noon. Bring your family and come have lunch and hang out with Christian and I at the winery. So we'll for sure be opening at 11 and closing by 5 at the very latest. We got family. We want to go see them, kind of. And so we're going to be open for a few hours in case you're like me again and need those last minute bottles and gifts. We got your back. We'll be open, but come sooner rather than later because there's a chance that Christian and I are going to start drinking some of the wine and get the holiday festivities started early. So it's going to be a good day. And then, of course, on Christmas Day, we're all going to be with our families. We hope you are able to spend time with your family and friends and loved ones as well. And so we will be closed on Christmas Day and encourage you to come anytime between now and then to get the wine to celebrate Christmas Day with. So we've got Christmas Day, we're closed. All right, guys, it's been a week and like, I don't even know. It's been a week. One of the things with this week, this morning, they showed up and the Domes had done some somersaults. And so thankfully they were able to get the Domes put back together. The Domes are like the opposite of Humpty Dumpty, where they fall over and somehow they come back. It's been working out so far. My desk is wood, so I'm going to knock on it a bunch. But the Domes are now available to book through March. So as long as they stay on the ground and quit trying to blow over, you can book them up January through March now. So we did just have the reservations available through the end of 2022. Now January through March 2023 are available for reservations. So make sure to go to our website and click on that and get your Dome reservation for the new year. And the Dome menus are back. even though this is a drawing, this looks delicious. So in the domes, we can get a s'mores bar. So all the goodies for the s'mores, and we have these little burners. And so they're little kits with the graham cracker, marshmallow, chocolate, deliciousness. And then we have little burners where you can toast your marshmallow. We also have carafes of mulled wine. Those are always a crowd favorite, especially as we're approaching these colder months in January and February. The warm wine is perfect for when you are out in the dome. So the dome menu is back. We were working on getting all the supplies and everything. We're still having issues getting all the stuff we need, but we were able to secure everything this week. And so s'mores and mulled wine and everything are back in stock. We're very excited. Other things that are in stock, we made up just a couple, like literally very minimal Christmas boxes just to get us through. We felt bad that we were sold out, so we made up just like 20 more, and that is all. When they're gone, they're gone. This time, definite. And so we have the 12 Wines of Christmas boxes that are still available between now and while supplies last. So who knows? Who knows how long they'll be around. A really popular gift that I am probably going to be giving a few people, spoiler alert, is the wine of the month, spiced red and spiced white. This would be such a cute gift, like a bottle of this with like a mug, with like whatever. Like I recently bought a mug for a friend that has a pug on it, and the pug is like scooching his butt, like you know how dogs do that, like in the grass and stuff. He's scooching his butt, and it says dragon. I thought it was hilarious. This little pug is scooching his butt and dragon. And like when you're drinking coffee, like a lot of times you're dragging, but it also works for mulled wine too. If you're dragging, mulled wine will perk you up, I bet. So spice red is spice white. They're really good chilled and room temp, but if you warm them up and put like a cute mug with the gift, it's going to be the perfect gift. So speaking of gifts, we have a holiday gift guide still up on our website. We have it under our blog section. So if you just go to like timberhillwinery.com, click on the blog link, you're going to find the gift guide. We also just posted a fun mulled wine recipe. So I just talked about spiced white and spiced red. You could use those, or you could just use any red wine or try it with a white wine if that's more your jam. And it's got some different tricks. And I also just like learned about the history of mulled wine. Like people have been making mulled wine for centuries. Who knew? But we've got some new blogs on our site, and so the gift guide is one of them. And then this week we put up the mulled wine one. Stay tuned. One that I'm really excited for that's coming out any minutes now, any day, would be tips on giving wine as a gift. So we've got some tips on how to wrap your bottle of wine and what like wine accessories to put with it, and like how to pick out what bottle of wine for the person that you are giving the gift to. So that blog post, I bet you $100 that's going to go out tomorrow. I don't know how that works. If I bet you guys on the live and it doesn't go out tomorrow, are you going to come in and want $100 worth of wine? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I bet you that blog post will be out tomorrow, and I'm really excited. There's some really fun tips of like how to wrap a bottle of wine in a scarf. So there's some good stuff. But for now, we've got our holiday gift guide up on the website, along with some other fun stuff that you should check out in the blog section. And make sure to take advantage, because this deal is going to be gone in like a week. The gift card promotion. So $50 gift card, free glass of wine, $100 plus gift card. you get a free bottle of wine. This is a great deal. I love gift card deals, especially from small businesses. I always try to take advantage of that and come and snap up this deal. Give the bottle of wine with your gift or drink it yourself. No judgment here. Either way, it's a win-win, right? It's a win-win-win. And we're happy to help you pick out gifts. I can't tell you how many times people have come in and they're like, oh, my neighbor, my friend, etc. They love Timber Hill. What do they normally buy? 9 times out of 10, don't tell them this, but we can look up their name and we can see, oh, so-and-so likes Throwback Thursday, Black Diamond, and Rainy Day Rosé. So we can pull up their purchase history and we can even be like, oh, looks like last time that they were in, they got 2 bottles of Throwback Thursday. So maybe you should go with the Black Diamond. It's been a couple months since they got that. So we are more than happy to help with picking out those bottles of wine, or we can even help with the clothes selection. Say somebody comes in and they're like, oh, does so-and-so have this black high-tech sweater yet? We can pull up their name and see. And then if they don't have it, but they have some of the other Timber Hill swag, we can be like, oh, looks like they got a medium in this. So we'll get you a medium in the black sweater. So just so you know, you don't have to heavily hint. All you have to do is say, just go to Timber Hill, okay? And they'll take care of you. They'll get you what you need, and no need to write a list. We'll get it for you. We'll send them on your way. All right. I think that's it. Well, I don't have a slide for it, but I do want to mention that the tickets are live for the January comedy night. I don't have the date in front of me. It's the last Thursday of January, so probably the 28th, 29th, 30th, something like that. So the last Thursday of January, the comedy tickets are already live. These always sell out. So run, don't walk, get your tickets for January's comedy night. And like I mentioned earlier, we're going to have the pairing nights on January 18th. Let's get your tickets for that. We're going to be doing another card making class in January. I'm so excited. I participated in the Christmas one that we had, and it was really fun. That was my first time really making cards, and I had a great time. And I heard feedback from a lot of the other people who joined. They also enjoyed it. So we'll definitely be doing another one of those here soon. Okay, well, I really hope you guys can join us this weekend for all the fun stuff that we've got going on. We're coming curl up in one of the domes and have some winter fun. In the meantime, we'll be here, and cheers to a beautiful holiday season ahead. Thanks, guys. Cheers.